Hello, always Dizzy here. I'm going to start with puzzle streak of 40 before I play any games, as I always do. I had a long day. I've just been really busy. Tons of work, crazy work, and then I did a ton of like errands, and my voice is still kind of strained for some reason, which doesn't make sense because I wasn't talking too much, but yeah, I'm tired. Hopefully, I'm not as cranky in my stream as yesterday, but no promises. Okay, so I'm about a minute, just over a minute in here. Let's get started. It seems like either way should be mate. No, only with the queen. And this should win the knight. Yeah, yesterday it took, what, I think over an hour to get the 40. So we have a check, and then after king f8, I could just take the rook. No, I can't. Well, we can give a check. Okay, so knight f6, king f8, queen h6, rook g7. Then I can take on h7, but I mean that should be good enough. Okay, actually, I want to look at this one with the engine because well, why did it do that? You know, why didn't it go here? Yeah, I don't like this puzzle. This is a terrible puzzle. Terrible puzzle. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, so much for the no swearing, but what a garbage puzzle that was rated like 1100. Yeah, that was an absolute garbage puzzle. Okay. So this wins the queen. We can win the rook, and that needs to be good enough. There's a fork here. Should be good enough. Mate. We win the rook. We win the rook. And I don't think he's promoting, because we have bishop d2. And check. Mate in 2. We are black, so I think we give a check. Okay, so I have a check. It's just a mate in 2. So yeah, this is going to be mate. Oh, wait. Yeah. We win the rook. So we'll win the exchange here. Because if he takes with the queen, then we take the rook. And if he goes here, then what? Check. Maybe we can just come back. Well, no, let's look at the check then. And how do we finish him? But I mean, we have to do it. But I'm not quite sure how we. I mean, we have to play it. But yeah, it's just here and then. Yeah, queen h6. Yeah, I don't really like this puzzle. So it's a free knight, but we are already up a piece. So this wins the queen. I meant we're already down a piece, so we needed something bigger. So there's a check, and then we have a mate. So it's a, well, he has to give up the queen. I can just attack the pinned piece, and I'll be up 3 pawns. Should be good. So I think it's going to be king f5, king c5. And I don't see how he stops mate. Ooh, well, we win the rook then. So he does stop mate. But yeah, we're up a piece there. So nobody in the stream yet. Where is everybody? So I'm about 5 minutes in. Not bad. So I think I can just take on h7. We have a fork. No, we don't. So maybe we go to on f5. What about king h8? I guess I still take here. I don't like this one. Oh, fuck! Okay, starting over. Ah, sorry. Potty mouth. Dang. That's funny. Oh, man. Here's a check. Oh. I can win the rook, but is there better? It's probably not better here. I don't like that one. It's a bad puzzle. Is there a reason I don't take the knight? I see no reason not to take that. It's another bad puzzle. It should be mate. Is this thing? This is a thing. I think it's going around here, right? That's the weirdest puzzle I've seen in a long time. It has to be this though, because what else would it be? Wow, that's the craziest puzzle I've seen in a very long time. I guess king b7. We are white. We can do this. F4 and then H5, I think. Okay, so I have a check where now I can pick up his rook. I don't know if I can escape all of his checks though. Oh, excuse me. So takes check. Yeah, I think I can. Mate? No, he has one move. One move and then mate in 2. I can win his bishop. Yeah, that'll be good enough. I think. No, wait, I'm down. Yeah, that'll put me up the exchange. That should be good enough here. So he wants to do it this way. Okay. Check and then here. And just take, I think. No, I think we have to push. So I think we're giving a check and then taking his rook. I'll be up a minor piece. So I can give a check and then take his queen. Should be a mate in 2 here. Right. Oh wait, he's got a bishop. He's got a gun. It's still a mate in 2. We win the queen. He will get a queen too though. Yeah, but that's gotta work. Oh, hang on. I guess I could take with the queen. But at what cost? Yeah, we have to take this way. We are black. We just go here. Oh, come on! What am I doing? And I'm doing these quickly too. Oh, really? Is it because his king can get around? Holy crap! Wow, that's a good little reminder. Wow, really? I thought for sure we're fine here. Holy crapola. Yeah, that's a useful thing to be reminded of. Oh man. Okay. Wow. Sorry, I got to 30. That's my third attempt now. That's a real shame because I'm actually doing really a good job. Like I'm doing them quickly, but then I just getting lazy. Because that was actually the first two runs were actually really good, but then I just got sloppy. That last one though is a good little reminder. Wasn't expecting him to keep moving. Resign. Good enough. We are black. So push, he comes down here. Then push, he can't stop everything. And then this wins the rook. Here and then play e7. Is that right? Can take on a8 and then queen b8. Wins his rook. Just take on e5 twice. Dumb puzzle. Attack the pinned piece. Push the pawn. Take, check. Check. No. There's a 7 of 9 possibility. Yeah, so so check. I think he has to take. No, he doesn't actually have to. We have another check. What about this one? I don't really like that either. No, I'm liking knight f4 the best so far. But he has an escape square on e4. And on d6. So it doesn't seem like enough. I don't see it. Am I not going to get past the puzzles stage tonight? It'd be nice to play a game. My rook just doesn't seem to want to help. So what about queen d2? He can't take here because I'm going to take his queen. Yeah, so you know what? This took way longer than it should have. It was just a skewer. Oh, yeah, that last one took me a long time there. I mean, you would think this is good. And then drive him out. You know, that's got to be good. I mean, it just has to be good. Yeah, that's the dumb puzzle. Mate in 2, or we win the queen. No, wait, it's not a mate in 2. Because we can't mate here. There's a5, except my queen is under attack. Wonder if I have queen f7 after. Check. And then queen f7. Because where does his knight go? Actually, he does have somewhere to go. What am I missing? What am I missing here? I don't know. I'm going to guess on this one, which I shouldn't be doing. Yeah, because it's the only thing that did anything. But I just don't see I was thinking queen f7. But I think he can just go to d7, knight d7. Oh, then it's mate. Yeah, so it is here. This is underrated. That's very underrated. That was rated 1600. Come on. Okay, does it trap the queen? Must. Okay, we're back to 30 for the millionth time. Well, the third time. I think this picks up his rook. Well, he's got queen f2, but I can still just take here. Yeah. You're white. Check. All right, check. He comes back to one of these, check. Then what? It's got to be starting with a check, though. What if he comes up the board? Probably just taking here? I don't even know about that. Don't even know about that. Really? Yeah, can he really go to f6? Oh, no, he can't. He can't. Yeah, so check. He has to go to h7. Yeah, and then we'll do this little checking dance. Eventually, he has to go to g6. No, he can't. Okay, so it is just here. And then we take. Okay. That took me too long to figure out. I think I can take and then fork. Should be good enough. Let me just double check. I don't know. I mean, I would have a rook and two knights against two rooks. But I also get a pawn out of the deal. No, I don't. But we're going to have nothing else otherwise. So we have to go for this. I think I just take on g6 here. Or should I take his bishop first? What's the difference? Actually, I could take his queen too. You know what's funny? I think it's simply taking the queen, but I think because I didn't even notice it for like 15 seconds myself, because I think these are the first few moves that came to me. I think you just miss it. There's just a queen hanging. And I am going to take that. I think, yeah, it's just, and then we only have one real choice, and then we take here. Okay. So yeah, that one was overrated, but it took me a while to see that there was a queen because you're not expecting that. So can I take on G7 and then is it just mate, right? Queen G5? No, not yet. But then we have mate. Okay. Okay, I'm happy with how quickly I found that one. I actually think it's King F7 because it was threatening mate and to win the rook. Happy with how quickly I saw this one too. What if so he's going to go here, King H2. But I think I can just renew that threat. Yeah, we just renewed the threat. Okay, I nailed that one. Coffee is getting cold. So I can take and then knight c2 is a fork. I could also go knight c2 first, but then the problem is he takes here. So I think, yeah, we have to take in the knight c2. That should be good enough. Okay, we are white. I can take and then take. Check. Check. Beautiful. I'm nailing them. I'm nailing them. If he takes, we have bishop f4, right? And then it's mate. I'm nailing them. So what if he hides? Then I guess we have to give another check here. He has one legal move. And then, yeah, he's surrounded. And then my bishop comes in. So he's going to let us do this. Last one. Let's look at the forcing lines. Check. If he goes to f8 for some bizarre reason, we have check, king here, and he's not going to survive that. Don't have to look at the rest. If he goes to e7, then I'm winning one of his rooks. And if he goes to same thing here, I think, yes. So he has to go to d8. And then I have I don't know about the fork because, yeah, that'll work. Yeah, so we give a check because he has to go to the seventh rank, and then I do this check again, and then I take the rook, and we're done. I'm going to get one wrong now on purpose. Okay, that took me 34 minutes, and that's with me being dumb and getting it wrong the first two attempts. So I actually did very well there. Ooh. 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 Stretchy. Okay, time for a game. Okay, game time. (21-20) opponent, Mihail Samara. This just transposes. This avoids certain Sicilians. Oh, okay. It's a oh, okay. Interesting. I often have trouble playing against this structure. Like, I don't know if, like, e6, you know, I don't know. Knight c6, is this a... Okay, we're going to go knight c6. Okay, I do not mind that one bit. So I can actually come back. Or I can plop into here. And there's f4. I think I'm going... I could also go knight e5. No, let's go back. And then maybe b6. Okay, let's go b6. He might go bishop e3 here to this. He's not sure what he wants to do. Okay, let's pin one of his knights and then bring this out. He might go queen a4. No. So I could maybe c4. He's got b3, but yeah, I kind of like this idea. I think I'm actually going to go for it. If b3, then just rook c1. This starts to show a slight weakness. I also have this square now. Could come in handy. Could come in handy. Calling it now. And I might reroute my f rook to the d file. Just to open up my bishop, because my bishop has dangerous intentions here along the a1 h8 diagonal. And yeah, I do think I'm going to go with that aforementioned plan. The only thing is f4 might trap my knight, and I'm happy I saw that. Technically it doesn't. I do actually have a way to escape. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Okay, so f4, I have knight e3. Knight d3, I mean. Okay, I guess he wants this. So he wants f4 and then he wants to go here. So what about knight c5, f4? And then I bring this knight in like that. Don't really like that. Yeah, I don't like this. Ah! I don't like that. I might have to go here. I really don't want to, but I gotta stop because... Oh, fuck! Yeah. Oh, wow. That's the second time I swore today. Wow. Okay. Fell for it after all, eh? Oh, that sucks. I think I was fine right before that. Yeah. Okay. That sucks. Damn. Damn. Not a good game. Like, and by that I mean I didn't play well. He played freaking fast too. I'm tilted already from that. Hello, Ryan. I think you can actually play c5. Might do it now. Tempted to do it now. But I won't. Actually, I don't even have to defend this. What am I talking about? Okay, 100% he's going to play bishop g4. He's super transparent. And then I might just go bishop e3. Okay, he doesn't. So I still have bishop e3. And c5 is still interesting. But I think I'm just going to defend that. I didn't even consider d5. I don't really like it though. I just feel like I'm going to get chopped. So what am I doing after bishop g4? And there it comes. I might have to push one of these two pawns now. Might have to push this. Ugh, I don't like this. I don't like it. I might lose 2 games here. I have to take with the g pawn. Or maybe not, because I am attacking his knight. So, but once he goes knight e5, then I'm in problem land again. But then I can just bring the bishop back. No, he's hitting this twice. Yeah, so that would be a problem. I could technically push again. Like I could take and then after knight e5, I could play c5. But then he's still just going to take. So that, yeah. Man, I just can't win anymore. It's not fun. Okay. We shall get the ugly pawns because I don't want to give up a pawn. So he goes there anyways. Well, I guess that's not great for me. I might have to go queen b3. I didn't think he could just go there anyways. Queen b3. Something's got to give here soon. What an ugly position. And what are we doing with our lives here? Actually, hang on. Last move. I could have taken on b6. That was an option. Okay, I guess we will castle. And hope something materializes, because I don't have anything planned. Maybe run the f-pawn. Yeah, wants to break things up. Okay, let's do something here. You might go queen h4 maybe. Yeah, queen h4 hits this. Okay, God, he plays everything I say. I have f4. Completely unsure about it. He might go knight g. He's probably going to go knight g4 now. And I have to take it. Okay. What's he thinking about here? Okay. So I have a bad bishop, an exposed king. My opponent has a fantastic bishop. Can he take now? No, I guess not quite. But he's about ready. I wonder if I should trade off my bishop. Probably not. I need it to glue the f pawn. He might be considering to take here. I can always take with a pawn though. Yeah, that's threatening. So yeah, that just opens up the f file for him. which is probably exactly what he wants, but I have nothing else in mind. It does expose its king a little. So, we can start opening up lines a little bit here now. No, that's okay. So, yeah, because we're going to take that. And then do I want to trade queens? Not bad. Not. But then I'm losing f4. I'll be down I won't be down a pawn. It'd be, yeah, so I could trade queens here. I think I am going to trade queens. And I'm fairly confident about my endgame. So we both have 5 pawns now. He had a great attack and it's gone now. Now I could actually go bishop d4. Or I could obviously take and then go here. I don't know if one is better than the other. Okay, let's do that. Let's go for the pig on the 7th. And I think he has to go rook c8. Oh, I guess he could go rook f7. That's 100% what he's going to do. Maybe not 100%. They're both fine. And, well, we double up. So this is a bad pawn. That's interesting. Ryan, I think some of them do. Okay, I'm going to go f4. So he can take, and then I'll take on c7. I think probably I could have played anything there. I don't think it really mattered. The other move was b4, I was thinking. Okay, that's very interesting. Oh, that might be good, yeah. That's a very interesting move. I might take... Probably everything is equal here. I don't know. That's interesting. So what if I give a check and then go after his pawns here? This one. And then this one. And then he takes. And then I take. Okay, I'm actually going to try that. This one is this is more ambitious. Like the other lines are more drawing, but yeah, this is interesting though, because this pawn is quite advanced. And so I want it to get going. Yeah, and then I was going to go for this one. Now I wonder if this might be better. Because that guarantees that I win the pawn. No, and then he pushes here. Oh shit! Yeah, he's going to do that anyways. Oh, okay. Okay, so let's go. Okay, I forgot. I didn't see this, but then I just bring in the king. So I didn't really make any progress here. So now his king can get active, but it should still be equal. But yeah, I probably didn't play it the best way I could have. And I guess I want to cut him off at this point. I don't want him getting on my queen's side. I tried for something there, and now I will acquiesce to a draw because I am lower on the clock. And yeah, I will defend that. He's going to try for this now. And we don't, that's, so here, and then we're going to do this. What about a check? I could go after this one now. But then he's going to go here, and then he's going to go here. Oh, shit. It's all interesting. That's my problem. Okay, let's go after this pawn. So he defends it, and then... Oh, then he's getting in here. Fike. Crap. Crap. Okay, I have to come and defend this way. Yeah, let's get that in there. Can he do this and then this? Possibly. You know, there's possibly that. So yeah, check, boom, take here. Or I could do this right here. Okay, let's try that. Oh fuck. Oh no, I can still do this one. Okay, so check. And then we're gonna go up here. Take. I had a much simpler draw earlier. I was trying to go for a win. And now it's more complicated. It's probably still a draw. I'm sure it still is, but I burned so much time. I burned so much time trying to get something going there. I don't know if I want to give that up. Oh, that was dumb. So it's going to be 1 versus 2. I can actually go here, but he's got too many pawns. And I just burned out my time. I'm angry at myself. I had an easy draw. I had an easy draw, and I tried to go for the win. I shouldn't have done that when I was lower on the clock. You know, and regardless, I spent too much time. Regardless. Yeah, I'm just gonna flag. Okay, I'm just fucking pissed now. Yeah, it's just stupid. It's all on me for playing too slow, but it was just an easy draw. It's such a garbage. The games are garbage. Because it's just dictated by the clock. Because I'm just, I was trying to be ambitious, to go for a win. I have to play with no ambition. And just play quickly and don't try to find good moves. I'll do that this game. I'm not going to... Yeah, so this game, I'm just going to play moves without thinking. More or less. So I won't think. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So I'm not going to try to find good moves. I want to play rook g1 and g4, but I want him to castle first. So let's... I don't know if this actually improves our bishop, because it can get pretty tight back here. But I want him to castle because I really want this to happen. Okay, so now we go g4 right away, or rook g1. Don't think it matters. It might matter because of rook h4, but I'm not thinking this game. Minimal thinking. Minimal thinking. Just playing. When I think, I lose. Okay, I have this. Oh, it doesn't work, right? Okay, I have this. Which is questionable. No, I don't think I can. Okay, maybe I need to take that. No, maybe I push here, and then I have. Yeah, then I can put the bishop on d3. His c pawn will be so freaking strong, though. I don't know. Maybe I should have taken, but I like locking up his light squared bishop. But this c pawn's going to kill me. So he has to go queen h4, I feel. I don't know what I'm doing. The thing is, after queen h4, so he's hitting my pawn, but apart from that, he doesn't have many squares. So I could actually just defend it. I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to go here. He can escape this way if he wants, but I'm trying to do minimal thinking. So this was maybe not the best move because I was originally planning to get my knight to attack his queen. I don't know how I'm going to actually fulfill that prophecy. And I could put a rook here. So maybe I'll do that. Caveman. Caveman. Do it like the caveman. I think he's got to make a run for it. So what am I doing after queen f2? Oh, he's going to let me. He's going to let me. So now he's got to move this bishop so his queen can escape. And that's a pretty good move. Bishop b4. I guess I just get out of the pin. What? So he's going to let me do this? He can still go to queen f2. Dang it. Okay, well, that's the problem now. And yeah, I forgot about that. So he's got everything handled just fine here. He's got c5 after that. Ooh, this is interesting. Oh shit. Oh, crap. Yeah. Okay, well, can I cover this square? Because then, no, I have to cover it this way, and then this works again. Oh, it never works. He's taking care of that. So I think I'm going to lose 3 games in a row now. How come I win them when I'm not streaming? No, I lose when I'm not streaming too. Okay. So if he goes c5, then rook h3, he brings the queen back, and then g4, something like that, g5, something like that. Okay, so that's one square that he can't escape to anymore. No, but I don't think I play worse when I'm streaming. I honestly don't. I don't think there's a correlation when I'm streaming and when I'm not. So how would I... Oh, he wants this fork, eh? Shit, give me a break. Otherwise, he's getting quite trapped here. Can I do that anyways? Maybe, but who's got time? Yeah, g5 looks very strong. But I need to deal with this first. Okay, we'll go here. I have to be careful because my rook is defending my knight. So I have to be careful about that. But yeah, g5. Or no, is this... No, this still doesn't work because he can always retreat. He has one square to retreat to. It's frustrating because he's... Yeah, that's why I like this. Yeah. Oh, but he also has f4, just queen f4. But then take... Oh, it's check too. Shit. Okay, so rook h3, he has to go to e7. And then g5 is not so bad. Not so bad. So that's a plan. Does a move order matter? If I go here first? Oh, yeah. The move order matters because otherwise he takes on f4. Oh, he moved. When did he move? I didn't even hear him move. Okay. Well, that one, we don't... Okay, we'll take there and then... Oh, I can't go here anymore, though. Crap. Dang. Okay, let's protect f4 so that g5 is a renewed threat. Man, it just seems like it really seems like I lose more than 50% of my games. It really does. I don't think I'm winning half my games. But, you know, like on stream, I'm losing the vast majority of me. I mean, this will be my third loss in a row. I rarely win, period. That's why it feels so good when I do. Because I rarely win. It's like such a rare occurrence. So it feels like it's like 1 in 5 games. I'm sure it's not. If I look at my history, I mean, I'm sure it's not. I'm just salty. Okay, so let's just start attacking. I have weak dark squares, but what are you going to do? And the games aren't even close. That's what's extra painful. I just get completely and utterly obliterated. You know, it's not remotely close. So can he force a queen trade here? I mean, I'd be open to the queen trade. My dark squares are still really weak here, though. Yeah, he's offering a queen trade. So I could say no in a million different ways. Can I actually afford to take? Check. Nearly. Actually, holy shit, that might even work. This might even work, honestly. If he goes to the H file, then he's mated. If he goes there. If he goes to H7, well, I mean, he's just losing a pawn, right? So he has to take. And then after check, if he goes to the H file, well, he can't go there because I'm going to win the rook. Now, there is a possibility that after I do this, he gives me a check. But there's not an... I mean, yeah, it'll be tight. But, okay, so I might even be able to take. And... yeah, and then so after king f8... I wonder if I have a perpet there. Check. No. After this one, he has... yeah, he's 2 ways to defend. Oh, that almost works. Very close. So what if I defend the knight? But then he's coming in and he's getting very close. I don't know if it's worth doing that or if I should just yeah, that's okay. Yeah, let's do it. Let's push. But taking almost worked. Almost worked. It was like 90% close to working. Okay, so knight against bishop, terrible dark squares around my king. Lots of pawns on the board, both sides of the board. This is what I have going for me. So I have this. Okay. Well, let's just retreat. I'm guessing king g7. No, he can't do that. Yeah, so he might actually even have to do this. No, but either way, I'm winning this pawn, right? He might have to attack my other rook. Yeah, it's worth trying because I have to move the rook. He didn't see it. Okay. We will take it. I think he missed bishop c5. Okay, so now things are looking decent. I don't know why he offered the queen trade. Like he shouldn't have offered the queen trade. I mean, I always had something brewing over here, but I don't think he should have traded queens. Okay, so what can he do? And what is my threat? Maybe that's the better question to be asking here. Am I threatening g6? I don't know, but let's play it. Right? This game I'm not supposed to be thinking. I didn't think for the first third. I just threw out moves. Because thinking has gotten me into trouble. So I'm trying to take on f7. Now, how do we want to recapture? This is a mate threat. So and I think he's screwed now. He's screwed because I'm going to win the bishop or I'm going to mate him. He's got this. Okay, so bishop f8. I take the pawn. Do I have anything better? Like, does this do anything? Yeah, he's got to do that. So I could actually, you know what? I think I might just come in with the knight because that's bringing all of the pieces to play. Who cares about the pawn? Well, I mean, it's a nice pawn because we have this e-pawn, but bring in the knight. What point is my knight if I don't use it? Okay, so now I will take here. And if his bishop moves, then I'm threatening things. Where's the win? There's a fork. I'm going to just go for the fork. Everything there is winning, but I'll just take the material. Oh, I got to, got to be a little careful here. I would probably take it. Because then I'll be up a knight. So I would just take it to make my life easy. I think he just forgot about this. Okay. So check, I think I'm not going to take it anymore because he got a pawn out of the deal. So the deal is off. Okay. So now, I think I just want to bring in this. So if he gives me a check, I'm just going to run. I should be okay here. So let's just do that. Let's just do that. I'm still trying to be careful because it's still, because of this pawn, it's always tricky. Even without that pawn, the fact that he has dark square control with his bishop on these squares, we have to be careful. Yeah. So, yeah, we bring in Flynn here. There's still this check, but then I can always afford to come back. So, yeah, we do that. So the check out, I'll go to B1. It's not comfortable. It's not a comfortable square. It's a jail. It's a jail. What can I say? It's not comfortable. Boy, is it not comfortable. Okay, so here maybe. If I could get, okay, that's not happening. Okay, I'm gonna flag this one. So if he pushes, then I'm gonna go after his A pawn. Okay, that's taken care of. What if he attacks my rook? Oh, he's going to do that one? Okay, well, one. But now my A pawn can run. Ooh, let's do it this way, actually. Just to give me breathing room. So now at least I don't have to worry about mate threats. Yeah, don't have to worry about mate threats. I always have king c1 here. I can always take his bishop to simplify. And actually, oh, what the? These are not lined up. We both thought they were lined up somehow. Yeah, okay. But yeah, as my bailout plan, I was going to take the bishop because I was getting pretty low on the clock. So take, and then I have a pawn and a knight against a rook, like extra. Okay, so it kind of sucks because I won the game by not thinking. I mean, I thought, but most of the game I just played on instinct, and I don't like that. You shouldn't be able to win a game by not thinking. Maybe it's more about time management. Because I overthink. That's the problem. I overthink. I'm such a perfectionist and a worrier. I worry about everything in life, and that happened on the chessboard too. And then I just waste all my time. I'm not going to even analyze that one because I don't feel like it. I'm going to play another game. Thank you, Mossy Boy. So we got a win, but it was a non. So what do you guys think? Should I think this game or no thinking? Let me know quick. Am I going to think this game or no thinking? Let's. Ooh, what the hell is this? Tell me in the chat. Are we thinking or not? We have one vote, no thinking. Okay, it's no thinking. Okay, no thinking. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with the no thinking. Yeah, it's unanimous. Okay, I mean, so minimal thinking, obviously. Like, I'll think a little bit. Okay, let's go e6. Normally there I would be spending a little bit more time contemplating e5, but okay, fishing pole time. So we just ignore that. Just ignore that. I don't know if I want to play h6 or not. No, I'm terrified to do h6. I can almost take here, but no thinking allowed. So we're just going to push a pawn because no thinking. No thinking allowed. We're just playing random moves, essentially. Why am I thinking? I still like this idea, but okay, let's go rook e8. A no thinking move. I do have ideas behind it, but because I want to protect this, and then I want to. Oh, I don't really like that square so much. Okay, I'm actually going to go queen c7. It's scary because obviously he wants rook c1, but I have reasons behind it again. I have x-rays on e5. Okay, somebody wants this, which is a little annoying, but so I think I can just go d5 here. No, he can push here, and then he can push here. Yeah, I guess I could go e5. That's kind of a weird move. That's very weird. So you know what? No thinking. We just push a pawn. We just push a pawn, and then bring this back. Okay, those are coming pretty quickly. I'm not scared of this, but I'm slightly scared of this. But I think we're okay there. And then we're just going to caveman, push a pawn, and can we sack a pawn? Because it's king's in the middle. Can we afford to sack a pawn? I don't know if we can. It's very interesting though, because those pawns don't look so great. I kind of want to do that, but I probably should set it up. There's no reason not to set it up, right? So let's set her up, and then we play d5. But I'm curious about after the game. I'm curious to look at that with the engine after, if I could have sacked a pawn there. I missed this somehow, that he could just take on f7. So I wouldn't have played that the same way. Look how quick he's playing. My opponent's thinking less than I am. He spent 40 seconds, not even 40 seconds. Wow, people are good at not thinking. I kind of want to block this way, but safety first. He spent like 2 seconds per move thinking or not thinking. Insane. Okay, he can come in here now. Am I just dead? I've got bishop f6. Ooh, barely hanging on. No, my queen. Oh, he didn't play it. Good. Okay, we go here. He still has that. Okay, so... God, what an attack. What an attack. Okay. My poor light squared bishop. What? Blunder. Blunder. Well, maybe not. Oh, he wants to sack it? Really? Okay, so take. I don't actually have to take the rook. It's the funny thing. But let's say I do. I have to be able to defend that, right? What type of life are we living if we can't defend this? Right? Right? I don't want to live in that world. Yeah, so we just have to defend this square here. So should be lots of ways to do that. And let's open up the e8 square for the bishop. And I think I just want to go here. Oh shit, this is actually interesting, but I can just take. Okay, and then, okay, this is a little scary. I don't know if this is the best way to defend. Yeah, so he needs the castle. And now we bring in the big lady. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I should still be fine though. Oh, there's this though. I should still always be fine though. Should always be fine. So he has a check, and then he has queen e6. But I should be fine here. And I was going to block with the rook, but I wonder if I can block with the queen. Yeah, I will think a little bit here. Because he has a check, but the check is no good. And he can come over back here. He's threatening mate. But then I just come back. So that would repeat the position. So I might, yeah, maybe I'll do it this way. This is a threat. Wow. Wow. That's insane. I might have to go for the draw here. Because if I go rook f7, there's rook h6. But you know what? I might have then bishop d7. Maybe. Wow. Okay, I'm going to try for that. This is the ambitious or stupid way to play, but I don't want to draw here. I don't want to draw. So, yeah, if we bring this in, I'm going to go bishop d7. That's my secret move. I guess technically I also had rook f8, I think. Okay, so he attacks that. I can go rook f8 or rook f6 here. And I think that's not so bad, right? I think I can play that. So let's just play it without any more thinking. For somebody that's not thinking, I sure burned a lot of time. Jeez, what happened to that? It's just that my opponent was better at not thinking than me. And, okay, he's coming in there. That's not a problem. I think I can afford to hide now. This is strong. But, yeah, let's try to... No. What do we do? Bring this in. Oh, fuck. Oh, never mind. Sorry. Okay. I swear too much. I swear too much. Hopefully no kids are listening. Okay. Yeah. So can I take? He gets so active. We got to stop that. Oh, crap. He's... Well, here I could sack, right? So this is so let's come in here. If he goes here, we're sacking. Yeah, we're sacking there. Enough of that. No knights to annoy me. And I could take a pawn here. But then does he have any checks or anything? No, we can take that. Let's take the pawn. If you want cursing, check out Simon Williams, Ginger GM. He makes me look like a fairy. Okay. So, yeah. So he can bring in his queen. But, yeah, I was ready to pounce on that knight. That's the easiest exchange sack ever. You don't have to convince me to have taken that knight. That knight would have caused me a nosebleed. That would have been a nosebleed. Okay, that's a good move. Well, I don't know what to do about it. It's a good move. I could just bring the rook back. Oh, I'm wasting all my time here. What happened to no thinking? So, this check. Ugh. Okay, why am I worried about that? I don't like. What am I doing? What am I doing here? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so I think he's going to go queen b8 because he's a bit of a bastard. And then I might have to go king f8. I think a lot for not thinking. I really do. Okay, well, that makes no sense. I might actually just take that check because he can't go to a light square, so he has to go here. And I guess he's fine there. So then I'll just come back here. Actually, then I can create a discovery, but not a great one. But, oh, I see. So, okay, we'll do this. So now I have access to the dark squares to attack him. Yeah, so if he goes back queen b8, I can start with the check. I could also go check here. I don't know which I prefer. Probably this one for sure. Yeah, I would take on f2. So his queen is kind of tied to f2. And I might even have a4. That's a mistake because I can just go here. That's a blunder. Oh, he's got this? No, okay, hang on. Let me calculate. So, take. No, he's taking this, right? Okay. So let's start with the check. And then he comes here. He has to go there. No, he could also go to c1. Probably c1 is safer. It goes, okay. And now that's just, might as well take this. No, we have to do that. Oh God, I'm really panicking. Oh crap, this, no, I can, oh shit, is that a thing? Holy freak. He might have, oh no, he can't. Bishop is on it. Lucky about that. Okay, a little bit lucky there. This might be a move. No, I can probably just take it. Okay, so we go here. 52 seconds. This is, for somebody that's not thinking, I really, really am thinking a lot. Really am. But this is 41 moves, and my opponent only spent 6 minutes. He's just played so quickly. And we have to protect this. I don't know how I can protect that. Oh, I'm just dead here. Okay, so check. Yeah, and then I can come back. I tried not thinking. You saw. I still thought too much. Somehow. How did I think too much? How did I think too much? So what is that, 4 losses in a row now? Oh no, I lost. I guess I won the previous game somehow. "20 seconds. Where did my time go?" I think I'm just too old. because I think I'm just too old and slow. My brain just works slower. Okay, no more checks. Now he has to avoid the queen trade. What? Okay. Can I survive? Probably not. I'm just too slow. Too slow. Run the pawn. 13 seconds. Oh, I'm too damn slow. Okay, no talking. No talking. Now what? Now what? Now what you're going to do when I come for you? So just pre-move the ladder, mate. Oh, that was close. And he's going to let his time run. He's going to let his time run, which makes me wonder. Okay. Yeah. Makes you wonder. He's actually can escape here. And then this is a kill box, mate in 2. Okay. And he's, yeah, this guy gets a block. Doesn't resign. Come on. Gets a block. Get a life. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to, I'm going to start analyzing these games a little bit because that's stressful. So is that 2 wins with no thinking? But I did actually think a lot that game, but I only thought when it required thinking. I didn't think early on, right? I didn't think for the first half. But then he sacked a piece, and then I had to think because he had this attack. So I had to. I had to think. So let's take a look at that again. It was required thinking. So haven't seen this very often. I don't even know what this is. It's like a delayed canal attack. Thank you, people. Thank you, viewers. That's a weird way. Thank you, chat, is what I should say. Yeah, okay. So I kind of whipped these moves out pretty quickly, but I'm satisfied with the moves. I considered e5 here for a bit, but I think e6 is perfectly fine. I think I spent a little bit of time thinking about taking on e5, but it doesn't work. And yeah, just expanded on the queen side. Rookie gate, just making moves without thinking, essentially. Queen c7, I was just wanted a piece to x-ray e5, so because I wanted to play d5, but then he has e5. Although now that I think about it, that I need another piece still to defend against e5. So this, I don't know if this made sense, but it also connects my rooks. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure. Maybe I could have offered a bishop trade as well. Might have been an idea. Or just kept expanding on the queen side, maybe. See you later, Mossy boy. He has a 10 p.m. bedtime. Okay, so queen c7. And I think I did... I played this pretty quickly. I wasn't too scared of his attack here. So it's actually 2 bishops against 2 knights, which is a little rare. And yeah, just kept expanding. I would have preferred to have expanded in the center, but yeah, he's got that pesky knight on f3. There was a point where I think it was this game, or it might have been the previous game, where I was looking to sack a pawn. It might have been the previous game. Oh, no, maybe it was here. It might have been here, I think, right? Yeah, it was right here. I was thinking of d5, and I'm curious what the computer will say about that. So, yeah, so like if c, d, e, d, e, d, his pawn structure is in disarray, and it just looked kind of interesting to me, but it was risky. So I didn't go with it, so I wanted to prepare it first. And yeah, I don't know, maybe I should have gone FG. There's also another common defense, which I forgot about, which was, well, it's different because normally there's not a knight on f3. Yeah, okay. So I did spend time here because I had to calculate proper defense. And this was scary. I don't think, yeah, then he sacks the knight, which is, it almost worked. And I had to spend time calculating this. But it was not enough. But he kept the pressure on. I don't know if I had a better way to deal with this. Possibly I could have taken first and then brought in the queen. That might have been better. That may have been better because then in order to avoid, first of all, I don't know how well I don't know if he can avoid the queen trade because he can go here and then after queen g7, I guess, okay, so he can avoid the queen trade. So that might have been the better, but I went this way. And yeah, so here I was looking at queen f7, but then I thought it might be a draw. Yeah, this was starting to look like it might be a draw. So I didn't want to draw, and so I tried to play the more ambitious line, keeping the pieces on. And I took this off immediately. That was an easy decision. We're up a rook, but that knight is just going to be trouble. So took that off, and now I'm up a bishop. But he still has an attack, and this bishop is not very well placed. So all of this kind of took time for me. And I burned a lot of time here because the queen coming in was always trouble. And I had to worry about this, right? A serious threat, mate. And then I was trying to set up some little tactics here. And yeah, this required a lot of calculation. And then we're just, yeah, winning here. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. I think I actually closed some of my other games because I was, oh, maybe not. So for no thinking dizzy, I didn't do too bad. I did kind of think though. 12 seconds on e6, 33 seconds on a5. That's a long think. So I did think. I tried not to. I made progress. But that's a long think, half a minute. That's 5% of my total starting time on this move because I was, yeah, it's hard not to think. Okay, so the engine has finished calculating. So this was all fine. It didn't like h6. Yeah, so I should have taken this way first. And had he pushed, I can just ignore that. Actually, bishop f8 is good, I think. So I think he has to take and then h6. It prefers this way. Yeah, because I think I end up effectively, the way I played it, kind of losing a tempo here because his queen gets to come in. And then I made some blunder here, which neither of us saw. Oh, no, I saw this. And yeah, I thought queen f7 would be annoying. So king h8 is actually better so that he can't hit us here. And then this was all good. And then there's two blunders coming up. The first was here because of apparently f6. Wow. f6. If we take, then it's still pretty close to equal, but this was white's best defense. And oh, it's a fork. Damn. Yeah, that's sneaky. And if we don't take it, then we're getting mated, I think. So that f6 was a very sneaky move, so I shouldn't have taken that. Very hard to see, though. So any other move would have been better. And then I made some other mistake. Was it here? Yeah. Because this allowed queen b8, so it wants a number of moves, but it wants me to move the bishop. But that's a kind of a hard move to play because there's still this check. Oh, and then it wants to come here. Oh, okay. Yeah, not so easy, though. Okay, guys, what do you think? I could play another game, or I could analyze one of the games that I didn't analyze yet. We have one vote, play another game. And would that be thinking or no thinking? I think everyone went to sleep. Okay, well, that was the only vote. So this probably be the last game for me tonight. I had a long day. So here we go. No thinking it is. So no thinking. No thinking. Yeah, it was a unanimous vote. This one's always kind of tricky. I think if you castle first, sometimes there's g4. Okay, so yeah, this is a whole different way to play, but it's completely valid for white. It's annoying because it's actually not going to be easy for me to play this quickly. So d5 is my idea because of this weak square. So I think if he takes, no, we have to set it up, I guess, right? Yeah, so I could go b5 or knight b6. No, there is something subtle about this that we can take advantage of, and I am trying to remember that. Yeah, so I think it's b5 or queen b or okay, I think both b5 and knight b6 are fine. If he plays g, okay, he doesn't. So now I could, well, yeah, now it doesn't work. Or does it? Yeah, no, we're just in a whole different line now. Okay. There was a way to kind of exploit that a little bit that I couldn't remember. Okay, let's go knight b6. The alternative would have been b4, which actually, honestly, yeah, was good too. And then, so now I have knight c4, but I also have d5. Although d5, then he can take. But I think there's a little trick there too, where after d5, bishop b6 takes. I have rook d8. I did something similar in a tournament game. So I might have d5 here. Okay, let's try it. Okay, the only thing is there's this. Okay, if he goes g5, I have d4. And then after takes. Okay, so we take with this knight. And then if he pushes, how does that work? Okay, but we take with, and then I think I have to go knight e8. So g5. Okay, I know I thought there, but this required thinking. So I think I have to go knight e8 here. That's not quite true. It's not. Maybe I can take on e3. Because if he takes our knight, no, yeah, that doesn't work. Doesn't quite work. Yeah, so we have to go knight e8, I think. And if he castles, I think I'll take on c3. Okay, so which way do we take? I think if we take it with the bishop, then he can castle. So let's take with the queen. And if he castles, oh, that might have been a mistake. I don't think he can take on h7. This should be good to take. And now, I thought I'm not supposed to be thinking. It's a hard habit to break. Okay, I think I want to go rook d8 because I have multiple threats here. So I'm if he goes rook f2, then I can take on h5. I didn't even see what he did. Okay, he went g6. Yeah, that actually looks scary, except then I have the F file open. But that's most certainly scary. I will have to think here a little bit. So yeah, so if I take. That's looking kind of nice though. Okay, I'm gonna take because I still have this threat of e4. And okay, this is I don't know. I'm trying. Normally I would think more here, so I am playing quicker than normal because there's so sharp here. I would normally think way more here. Okay, so if he takes and then check and then this is he will win the queen back unless his discovery, unless I can block that. I can actually then go bishop h3, which is ridiculous. I actually have bishop h3 there. So if takes, actually I could take his rook. Yeah, so if check, I can just go rook h or king h8, and then he can do a discovery on my queen, takes, and then rook takes f3, and I should be up material there, like at least up a rook, full rook. That's deep. He's calculating all that now because that's a lot to calculate. This is what he's calculating. Okay. So he wants to give up the knight. I think I will do that. I think I will take it. I really love that he can't castle. That's very nice. If this bishop moves, I'm always threatening mate here. Okay, we could attack his rook. I kind of like that idea. I don't know where he would put it. He doesn't have a lot of great squares for it. So I think I'm going to go with that plan. So I think that's his only square, rook h4. So rook h4. And I could almost bail out here, giving back the exchange, because I would be up material, so I could technically do that. But I think I'm going to be a little greedier. It's honestly tempting. It's tempting. Okay, what about this? Bishop g3. So bishop g3. Yeah, that should be playable. So let's play that. Yeah, it with his king in the center, it can't be fun. I'm sure he's just dying, literally dying to castle. You know, this queen preventing him from castling. That's just, I can't. Yeah, you can just feel the pain from white, because if he had another rook, if his king was safe, things are different. But his king's in the middle. Yeah, so I'm up a knight because he had to sack it. I'm up a knight and 2 pawns here, and so he takes a pawn. So I can force a queen trade. But I could also do it this way. This just wins a queen. So we'll do it this way. And then we have a discovery. We winning a queen is just game over here. Okay. So that went easier, but he's pretty low rated. So, oh, that's kind of weird. 3 wins in a row from not thinking. Now, yes, I did think, but for me, that's not thinking. Anybody that knows me can attest. They can testify to that. My all-time high on Lead Chess Rapid, I think it's 2237, I think. But it's been a while since I was there. Okay, let's analyze that one. Yeah, so he played this bishop e2 line. Yeah, I'm curious to look at this because I think there's a way to exploit it slightly. And what I mean by that is I think it's like it might be -1 or -0.5, something like that. Do I feel like I'm improving? In some ways, yes. In some ways, no. So my time management is not improving. Psychologically, I'm not improving. But in other ways, I am improving. My openings are always improving. My endgames are probably about the same. Oh, God. Got a smudge on my glasses somehow. And tactically, I think maybe at a glacier speed, I'm improving. Positionally, I'm probably not improving, but I'm not getting worse. But as I get older, I just slow down. I just slow down. I do think I'm improving slowly, very slowly, like my actual skill level, but my time, I just take so much longer to process things. And I don't think I'm alone. I think that just happens when you get older. And I think it's an important distinction too, because like when they say like older players like get worse, I think most of it is just that they process things slower. I don't know how much of it how much of their skill actually degrades. But this is just yeah. Do I purposely make it so it doesn't show how much material? Yeah, I have that disabled. Any crutch I have disabled. I even had this the notation on the board. I used to have that disabled, but I enabled it so that viewers that aren't well equipped with the algebraic, the coordinates, I put it on for viewers, but otherwise I would have those disabled. So anything that's a crutch, I have disabled. Because if you're playing, okay, maybe it's not quite true. I was going to say if you're playing in person, you're not going to have something that tells you the difference in material, but actually you would, because you would actually have the pieces. But they won't always be clearly laid out. Your opponent might be holding them or whatever. But you don't need to see that anyways. Like once you get more experienced, you don't need to see how you will know how much material you're up just by seeing what's on the board. It only takes me, like if you give me a random position, it only takes me a second or two to see the material imbalance. Okay, so where was I here? No, I talked about it, programming archives in the game. I looked at it. I was considering D5 here. But then, yeah, it felt too premature. There's a very similar line where D5 is good, but I don't think it's when the bishop is on E2. I think it's when they play G4 prematurely. The bishop is still on F1. So I remember, like, I think there's some way for black to get a tiny edge here. Yeah, I have a whole repertoire built about that. It's when the bishop, it's when they play G4 before they castle. And sometimes, and also they can do it when the queen is still on D1 and then they play G4. Then you play D5 and you get a tiny edge as black. But you can build upon that edge with white not playing accurately. So yeah, I know what you're talking about. But here it's different because he has a bishop on E2. Hello, frankly, with Venki. So that's why I was trying to find a way to exploit it. And then I was debating between knight b6 and b5. I think they're probably about the same. So I just threw one out. And I try not to overthink it here because that's what I was trying to do. Possibly putting something on c4, either the bishop or the knight was another option, but decided to break in the center. And yeah, didn't want to take with the bishop because after castling, maybe it would have worked out the same. Because I can just move the bishop back. But played it this way. Won a pawn. And yeah, it's similar to the previous game where they attacked me. Was a little pawn storm here. And yeah, so if you're wondering why I sacked the knight, because I'm threatening too many things here. And yeah, I've got a lot of threats. And if he moves the bishop, I'm threatening mate. So this has to be just completely winning for black here. And so yeah, I took, and well, everything is just winning at this point. And decided to play it this way. And yeah, so it was a bit of a miniature. Probably the bishop e2 and g4 was not great. Let's take a look at that with the engine. So you see my score sheet, because from the tournament I'm playing in. Haven't made the recap video yet because I've been so busy. Tomorrow, I think I can squeeze it in tomorrow. I'll try to record it tomorrow. Okay, so this is the graph. Played pretty well except for this one blunder. So it looks like I played the opening okay. So let's just kind of rewind here a little bit. So after G4, yeah, so B5. Yeah, B5 is the computer's top choice here. Rook C8 and Queen C7 are fine as well. Yeah, I was strongly considering Knight B6. That would have not been ideal after castles. I was going to play D5, I think, here. But then G5 and white is better. So I guess my instincts were right, was B5. And then here, yeah, I was thinking B4. And it looks like they're both fine. B4 and Knight B6. And I played, yeah, so I played this fine. So my one mistake was here. It wants to keep attacking. So there's two ways to continue. There's knight takes e3, which I considered, but then I didn't know what we're doing here. Yeah, I saw knight g2, but this looked like I'm just losing my knight. Yeah, this is not a simple line. I do not regret not playing this. Then taking bishop takes b3. I don't even understand. Oh, because now his queen. Oh, God. Yeah, come on. I'm not seeing that. So you remove the defender of the queen, so the queen is under attack. So if he takes here, we take the queen. And if he takes here, we defend with the bishop. And then you get all this. I'm not seeing all that. Come on. You know, so I don't regret not taking on e3. But the best move here is actually b4, which I didn't consider, and that is kind of interesting. If he takes the knight on f6, then we take the knight with a greater threat, not just because we're attacking the queen. Well, that is the main reason, but also because it's a check. And if white responds by trading, I think we just end up a pawn. No, we don't end up a pawn. So this I would have had to have assessed that this is better for black. Computer loves it. I don't know what I think of it because it's not so clear. Oh, yeah, I mean, I guess it's better. But yeah, it's not so simple to assess that quickly, the b4. So that would have been better than my move, though, apparently, which is about equal. And yeah, bishop takes would have been a little worse. So here and then everything. So yeah, that was really just the one. Leach has called it a blunder. But the knight takes e3. Come on, that is not simple. That is not a simple line at all. That's a very difficult line. And the b4 is, yeah, maybe that should have been on my radar. But still tricky there. You know, there's a lot to calculate. Yeah, I did burn some time trying to remember the best way to play against this. G4 was bishop e2. About a minute or 50 seconds. So that's where I could improve in the future. Just look at these lines in my opening repertoire a little bit again so that I don't have to spend almost a minute trying to remember. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there because it's been a bit over 2 hours and I had a really, really busy day today. So I'll try to record my tournament game recap video tomorrow and get that published. And yeah, try to get back to 2100 soon because, God, I feel like such a scrub right now. Okay, thanks for watching. If you're new to my channel, feel free to subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good night. See you next time. Have a good